Dear real estate agents, welcome to this video. Here we are discussing four personal branding rules. Actually, you need to follow. It's so crucial. You need to follow if you are planning to build your own brand online or on online or in your community in your area. These four rules are so important. Actually, there are total 8 rules. All right, but I'm planning to divide it into two videos. All right, because most of the time I saw that whenever I record these videos and whenever I record all the video I discuss everything in one video. Most of the time people miss the point behind the video. Okay, I really want you to just be focused on what is the motto behind this video. Okay, this video is going to give you a stepping stones to become best in what you are. All right, it doesn't matter whatever you're doing. Okay, this video is specifically for real estate agents, but whatever business you have with you, okay, these things should be in you. You should be following these rules in order to become someone authoritative in your niche. Okay, in your business, in your area, whatever it is. Okay, so but specifically since I'm also a real estate agent here and I work with real estate agents, so this video is for them specifically. But if you are having any other business, definitely you can watch this video and take the value from it. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's just jump on it. Let's just see what is the first rule. Rule is specialization. Okay, when I talk about specialization, it is more specific for the new real estate agents. If you are doing it for some time, you can actually see in your experiences that what you all are specialized in. Okay, and specialization means that you have to go laser focus on one niche. Okay, it could be first time buying homes, it could be equity, it could be flippers, it could be for luxury real estate. There's so many things you can be specialized in. Okay, when you go with the specialization approach, people started to see you as an authority. They know that you are someone you to go to if they need some help in this specific thing, right? So having that specialization thing into your experience, into your knowledge, it gives so much boost to become uh, to create that personal branding that you wanted to have. Okay, so for me, if you take my example, I was good at digital marketing. Okay, I was doing that, I was learning that when I was just teenager. All right, and even before I was jumped on real estate industry, right? So I was learning that, and it was good for me because when I jumped on real estate industry, that digital marketing thing comes so handy to me. I know how to run Facebook and Google ads and get buying leads, get sellers leads. It made my business super simple. All right, so I was specialized in that, and that there's not many people who are specialized in it. It actually around 20 only 27% of listings sells every month whenever you get new listings, right? And it was super easy for me to break that limitation of 27% because I was specialized in something. Okay, so you wanted to see what you are specialized in. Okay, it's so important. It puts you so much above so many of your competitors. All right, and it definitely gives you boost in your personal branding, right? So that's how that's my thing. That was my thing, digital marketing. What is your thing? Okay, where you want it. If you don't identify it, I highly suggest you to just write it down where you want it to be specialized in. It could be first time buying home buyers. Okay, it could be flippers, it could be anything. All right, and I highly suggest you, if you can put digital marketing into your perspective, because for my personal experience it helps me a lot. You can look into it too, right? So specialization is should be in your arsenal. Okay, you should be specialized in something so that uh, it will be an opening door for many people to come to you and see you as a massive brand. Okay, so first thing is massive specialization. Second rule of personal branding is becoming a leader. Okay, I want you to give so much focus on that, because I'm when I'm saying becoming a leader, it's not about having your own team. It's not about control, how you are controlling your team. Okay, it's like, it's more like the way you are. Okay, the way you are taking your life forward, the way you're taking decisions in your life, the way you approach problems, okay, the kind of solution you create in your life, all right. So how you are driving your life, okay, that actually shows if you are a real leader or not. Okay, so it whenever we see, when there's two kind of perspective, okay, the way you think about yourself and the way people thinks about yourself. So when I said you have to be a leader, okay, people should think that it comes from others perspective. Okay, people should think you as a leader. Okay, and what are the qualities of leader? They take everyone with them. Okay, they help each other. So one of the best way, if you ask me, to be a leader is to give more value. Okay, the more value you will give, the people will actually started to identify you as a leader. You don't have to have a team. No matter if you are a new, doesn't matter if you are a new realtor, you can be a leader if you are, unless you are just giving value to the community. So if you are a real estate agent, just see what kind of problems people are facing in your niche, okay, and start providing value. Start giving, start teaching, start giving lessons to people that yes, do this and do that, and that's how you can solve these problems. Okay, and that's how you become leader, man. You don't have to have team members to control. Okay, you are actually going to help someone, and they will actually going to make you leader. You don't become that. Okay, you just it comes from how you are actually. Okay, so becoming a leader is second rule, one of the most important rule, and you have to be in that. Okay, start giving more value. The more value you will give to the community, people will automatically start identifying you as a leader. They wanted to start working with you. That's how they create that bridge. Okay, that's this value proposition thing. It creates the bridge between you and your customer, and that and they started to call you as a leader. Okay, it's so important, and hopefully you will focus on that, and you will start applying into your business. Okay, it's so important to create. You will be signing so much. Okay, after you started to giving more value, okay, and people will start to identifying you as a leader. After becoming a leader, the third rule is uh, personality. Okay, what kind of personality you are holding with yourself. So in order to understand what kind of personality you should be having, we you should think about SWOT analysis. Okay, SWOT analysis, SWOT. S stands for strength, W stands for weakness, O stands for opportunity, and stands for threats. Okay, so whenever we try to start any new business, we always do SWOT analysis. Okay, now when you are building your own personality, you need to do so, apply SWOT analysis to yourself. Okay, see what are your strengths right now. Okay, uh, what are your weaknesses, and how you are going to use balance between, how you are going to make balance between strength and your weaknesses to create and find more opportunities. Okay, O stands for opportunity. And when you start doing applying your strength, and whenever you start overcoming your weaknesses, and you started to see your opportunity, you started to see some threats. Okay, and how to deal with that. When you combine all these things, the kind of behavior, the kind of personality you become, that kind of personality I'm talking about. Okay, and specifically talking about your business. So you need to first of all find your strength. It could be your public speaking ability, or it could be your thinking ability. Maybe it's your good problem solver. That could be your strength. Or when I talk about weaknesses, you have to see what kind of weaknesses you have. Maybe you feel anxious to approach new people. You feel anxious to talk in front of lots of people, right? So you have to first bring balance between your strengths and your weaknesses. Okay, and that's actually actually when you just bring the balance between your strength and weaknesses, that's only you will be able to create opportunities, okay? And in order to create that opportunity, that balance is so important. And after finding that opportunity, definitely we will find some threats, okay? That will try to stop you from achieving what you want in your business. But after but when you just bring balance between your strength and weakness, it's super easy to deal with those threats, okay? Threats, I mean. So having that, creating that personality, that's so necessary for personal branding, because people try to see uh, people try to see they don't want you to see the flaws that they have into someone they wanted to trust, okay? And whenever you are a real estate agent, they are trusting so much in you, okay? They are trusting you to buy their dream home, okay? So you have to have a personality that that just sparks, that just fills the light in the room, okay? It should be like that, okay? So you have to work on yourself. You have to see what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses. People have, there should not be any confusion, okay? But it's always a confusion for so many people, like they think that they are a leader, but for outer world they think something else, okay? They should never collide, it should always be in sync. So having a personality is so important. And I'm not saying that you have to always wear a coat, okay? You should always well dressed, and I'm not talking about that, okay? I'm talking about the kind of person you are within, okay? That actually brings out the best personality you can be. The last rule of creating a massive and awesome personal brand of yourself in real estate industry is distinctiveness, okay? With distinctiveness, I mean the unique value proposition you are giving to the community, okay? And because whenever I talk about when I talk about so many real estate agent, and when I talk about what kind of distinctiveness they have, they love to help other, they love to help people. They can go from A to Z to do anything to help their customers and all. But it's not distinctive, okay? Every single person, every single realtor who is your potential competitor, they are doing the same. They are thinking exactly the same like you. Okay, so it's not distinctive, it's not unique. Okay, you have to identify yourself and find that unique value proposition is so important, man. Okay, like if I just take my personal example, I was good at running those unique Facebook and Google ads that just puts me so uh, in so different, so unique position, and it puts me in a different level, okay? Whenever I wanted to talk with someone about promoting their business, about promoting their properties, I always had something to talk about, okay? And it's always unique, because not many people know about this digital marketing thing and how to apply this digital marketing thing into their real estate business, okay? Even right now, people don't identify that yes, this kind of thing can really benefit them in their business. People always stuck, uh, like you. There's so many realtors in our industry who they are just stuck to their referring based business. Okay, they are just living in it. Okay, if you really wanted to become create that personal brand that everyone identifies, okay, if you really wanted to do something big, okay, there's so many people, there's so many realtors who wanted to come in top 1%, okay, but they keep doing the things that is keeping you where they are right now, okay? So you definitely have to do something different, you definitely have to do something unique in order to get different position than what you have right now. All right, so it's so important, you have to be distinctive, you have to identify your unique value proposition. For me, it was digital marketing that inspired me to actually create my own real estate marketing agency, because if I won't be if I won't know digital marketing, I won't be able to create that agency, right? I won't be able to help so many realtors uh, building their business so fast, right? So understanding that unique value proposition is so important. So this is the fourth rule of creating your personal brand on the internet or when anywhere you want. Okay, so it's just a four I'm discussing right now here in this video. It's getting too long already. There's still four rules, so I'm going to create another video and the second part of this video. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Okay, if you're watching this video on Instagram, make sure you follow me so that you can stay up to date. Please hit the black bell notification too so that you don't miss any video from me. So hope you guys like this. If you have any question, definitely go in the comment section and let me know. And again, if you are interested in building your business fast, you can anytime do book a discovery call with me. There is a link below in the description section. We can talk for about 30 to 45 minutes, see what is your current position in your real estate business and how we can improve it to up to 10x your ROI in next 1 year. Okay, that's always my goal. I always go with the goal. I'm man with goals. So that's my always goal with all the people I work with, to at least take them to 10x from whatever they are right now. Okay, so we will see if it's possible for you right now in your, because of the current situation. Everyone has different current situation, although they are in same business, right? So we will talk about that and we will see if we can help you. So that's it for this video. I will record another video, the second part of it. Make sure you don't miss it. So subscribe to this channel. Till then, I'm signing out. If you're interested, click the link below in the description section. Talk to me personally. I can't wait to talk to you, man. Looking forward to hear from you. Hope you are having an awesome day. Please take care of yourself.